brain. Hey, this is Neha, and in today's video we are going to talk about whom do we listen, our heart or our mind. No matter in which era you were born in, someone has already given you this advice that follow your heart, right? They say that in whatever situation you are in, whatever doubt you are in, whatever your emotions or feelings arouse, you should follow your heart. But why is this? Why is this so? Why they are all the time saying that follow your heart instead of your mind? See, we all want to make our future better, our future lives better. And if we will follow our heart or mind, whatever decision we make about in both of these, so if we follow through our mind or to our heart, what will happen? Each of these things have some pros and cons, right? So some people say that follow your heart, some say that follow your mind. For example, someone says ki if we follow our mind, then we do rational thinking, and jiski wajah se we follow our dreams and we have a successful career in our future lives. But if we follow our heart, we get away or we flow away with the feelings, with our emotions, and maybe it's possible that it is not good for our future. Oh God, whom should I listen to? My heart or my mind? My heart says that I want to become a future successful person, and I want to become a successful person in my life in future, and I want to become my own boss and want to start my own career. But instead my mind says that what will happen if I will fail? My mind too says that why am I taking this risk? If I will do a job, I'll get the salary in the end of the month. So what is the need of taking this risk, that of getting some financial condition better? Why I am doing this business, and what is the need of taking this risk? So between this heart and mind, whom should I listen to, the heart or the mind? So when we are taking some decision for our future life, what we do, we listen to our mind. Actually, we listen to our mind and we start rational thinking and see some logical reasons behind that what we are doing. And we all are sometime in a situation that we don't know about whom to listen. I know, I understand that there are some situations in which we all are confused, that to whom should we listen to, our heart or our mind? We all are in a confusion that to whom should we listen. So I'm for sure saying that after watching this video you will be very much sure that to whom should we listen to. So I must begin with this video, but before diving into the video, don't forget to click on the subscribe button for getting further updates, and you can turn on the notifications too. It will take only few minutes that to whom should you listen to. So starting with the heart, our heart knows only two sounds, love and dub, right? So it is not its job to think and to rationalize what we are doing or what we will be going to do, right? So this is the job of the mind, to think, to rationalize something, to think logically, and some more activities. That is all because of our mind, not for our heart. So the job for our heart, is to just produce two sounds, love and dub, and it only arouses our feelings and emotions. So it's not the job for our heart to think. The job of the heart is to arouse the emotions and feelings, right? And the job of the mind is to think logically. So it is not the competition between the heart and the mind. It is the competition of our emotions, our feelings, and the logical thinking, right? These emotions, feelings, and the logical thinking, this all is generated in our mind, and the main source is information. The information we get from somewhere or something, right? So for example, if we met a girl and she is so nice physically, and she talks to you very well, we had a very long conversation and a very nice conversation, so your mind will generate positive feelings and positive rational thinking about her. Your mind will be filled with all the positive feelings, positive emotions for that girl, because you had a very long and a very nice conversation with that girl. For example, after some days, there is a conversation between you both that you don't like her, or there is a very bad conversation between you. So, what will happen? Your mind will start thinking rationally, your mind will start thinking logically, that you will start disliking her, right? So, what happened? That the emotions are not changed for the girl, but you started thinking logically, and the logic for her changed, right? So, what you were having previously some positive logical thinking, and now you are having some negative logical thinking about her. So what I want to say is, logic changes but emotions take time to change, right? So if this will continue, that you both will have some long but a very bad conversation between you both, then it will the emotions will take time to convert into some bad emotions. So in between that time, when the emotion was not changed according to your logical thinking, in the mid of that time, in the mid of that thinking process, what happens is that we are in a confusion, we are in a dilemma, that to whom should we listen? Is the girl good or she is bad? Because your mind thinks that she is not good, we had a very bad conversation, and your heart still likes her, and your heart still is in the emotion of positive feelings. So for example, you can replace this girl with your career, your job, your anything else which is good for you, which is for your future. So you can replace it with that. So in all the situations, we are somewhere at some time in a dilemma, that to whom should we listen? It happens a lot of time that whenever something conflicting information enters into your mind, the logic is changed immediately about the work you are doing, about the job, about the career or business you are doing, or that girl. Okay, but your emotions take time to replace, to think that what is going on in our life, and it takes time. So we are in that situation, we are in a dilemma, that to whom should we listen to? So this is the situation when you are in a confusion, you are in a dilemma, that your mind is saying something and your heart is saying something, right? So there are situations. So what I want to conclude with this is, the conflicting information is the source of the conflict, right? If you don't get some conflicting information, like for example, just I have discussed about a girl, if the conversation was going on as good as it was before, so you don't have to get on with the conflicting information, and the result would be that you don't arouse your logical thinking, right? So the conflicting information is the source of the conflict. Whatever the situation is, there is a lot of information and you cannot control it to enter into your mind, right? So whatever will be the root cause, or it will be the conflicting information, whether it is the root cause of your conflict, whatever it will be, there will be a situation when you will be in a dilemma, that to whom should we listen, to our heart or to our mind?
So as I promised you earlier, that in the end of the video you will be get to know that to whom should you listen, the heart or the mind or the brain. So this is the conclusion, that you should look further 25 to 50 years further for your future reference, that if you will look back in the future, you will not regret what you did or what decision you made. You should not regret about that.